Hello. Where are the other teachers? Where are they? Eight? Okay, I will check your attendance first, okay? Mr. Tommy?
Hello, teacher.
Hi. Mr. Lee. Hello, Mr. Lee. Miss Mary. Hi. Miss Anne. Hello. Miss Linda. Absent. Absent or late? Absent or late? Late. Ah, okay. Miss Linda, right?
Yeah.
Mr. James. Hello. Miss Daisy. Hello. Okay, you're now complete. You're all present today. How are you? How's your day? Pardon? Tired?
No, fine, thank you. And you? How are you?
I'm not tired today because we don't have class, only this online class I have. That's why. Because today is holiday in our country.
Holiday?
Yeah, holiday.
What holiday is it?
Our National Heroes Day. Yeah, one of the heroes in our country. Okay, so let's have first a short review of our discussion last meeting. What did we discuss last meeting?
Last week we...
Last Monday, what did we talk?
The qualities of good English teacher.
Okay, the qualities of good English teacher. Okay, what are those qualities of a good English teacher? Can you give me one? Can you give me one qualities of a good teacher? Good English teacher. She has what? Or he? Okay, I said
can't hear. So noisy.
I said, what are some of the qualities of a good English teacher? We talked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Last Monday. You forgot? Mr. James? Can you give me one of example of a good, of the qualities of a good English teacher? Give me one. We talk about 6, right? We have 6 already.
Yes, I believe it is the number 6, high expectation. Great teacher has a high expectation to their students and encourage everyone to always work at their best level.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
So noisy today. Yeah, noisy. I said that high expectation of a great teacher has nice expectation to their students.
Okay.
Encourage everyone to always work at their best level.
Okay, yeah. So the number one example is high expectation. The other one, clear objectives for lessons. I am asking, what are some of the good qualities or qualities of a good English teacher? We already have first, an engaging personality and teaching style, right? Second,
Clear objectives for lessons.
second, clear objectives for lessons. Then third, we have effective discipline skills. Then next, we have good classroom management skills. We also have good communication with parents. And then the last one we tackled last Monday was high expectations, okay? Okay, so now we will continue with the good qualities or qualities of good English teacher. Do you have copies? Do you have your copy already?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's have the professional knowledge. Okay?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so here is some example of qualities of good English teacher. One of it is professional knowledge. So Schulman in 1986 has identified 7 types of knowledge that highly effective teachers must have. So according to him, teachers need knowledge about, first, the content they are teaching. Second, the curriculum, materials, and programs. Third, the broad principles and strategies that constitute classroom management and organization. Fourth, the student population. Then fifth is the particular educational context they are teaching in. Sixth is educational aims and values. And the last one is the pedagogical content knowledge, which is a special mix of content and pedagogy unique to teachers. Okay, so based on, according to Schulman, these 7 types of knowledge is effective for teacher, and the teacher must have this 7 knowledge. Are you agree with Schulman? Are you agree with him? Yes. Yes? Are you sure? Why? with him? Can you give me an example? Can you give me a reason why you agree with his knowledge that highly effective teachers must have? What makes you think that the teacher must have these types of knowledge? Do you have any idea? Yes, Miss Lacy? Miss Lacy? Can you tell me why did you agree with Schumann? Why do you think so? Why do you think so that these 7 types of knowledge must the teacher have? Why do you think so? In your own opinion. It's okay, just state your opinion. No harm in trying. Yeah, just try only. Yes, can you help Mr. James?
Yes, I think that if you are a good teacher, you must have professional knowledge. For example, if you want to teach something, you must know it very well. So you can about content they are teaching reteaching. If you want to teach English, you must have good English. And if you want to teach math, for example, you must have good math. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. James. Of course, to be an effective teacher, so we must have this 7 types of knowledge, or even not even all of it, but it is much better if we have these types of knowledge, right? Of course, as a teacher, we should know what are the lessons that we are teaching our students. It should be appropriate also for the students. Of course, if your students are grade 1 or grade 1, grade 2, or grade 3, of course you will not give them calculus, right? You know calculus? About mathematics, very advanced mathematics. Okay, for example, your students are grades 1 to 2, and then your lessons are about adverbs of frequency or about poetry. Of course, your student cannot relate because they don't know what you are teaching. It should be, if you are teaching with your student, you know the content and you know also what are the best or appropriate lesson for the student, especially their age. Right? Of course, if you teach, did you understand me? I see here just like your, okay. It's just like that. Very noisy outside. You cannot hear me clearly?
Not very clearly.
You cannot hear me clearly?
It's difficult to hear clearly.
Okay. I will volume. I will speak loudly, okay? I will speak loudly. And of course, you too will speak loudly, okay? So I can hear you clearly. Pardon? Okay, okay. I will speak louder. Okay? Okay.
Not easy. I think that's enough. Do not make it louder because you may be a child.
Pardon?
I think that's enough. It's loud enough.
Ah, okay, okay.
It's loud enough. But it's not, it is very noisy here.
Ah, okay. Yeah, sometimes I cannot hear you very clearly because maybe it's about because of the noise outside. Okay, so go back. Mr. Schulman said that as a teacher, to be an effective teacher, we should have the 7 types of knowledge. For example, the first is the content they are teaching. Of course, it is as a teacher, we should know what are the lessons or what are the discussion that we will give to our students. It should be appropriate for their levels. Okay? Of course, your students aged, for example, 6 to 10. And then you're giving them advanced English or advanced mathematics. So that's unreasonable. So it should be, as a teacher, we should give lessons which is appropriate for our students. Okay? Okay. And then also the curriculum, materials, and programs. As what I said, it should be also appropriate. Especially the materials that we are using to our students, it should be related to the lessons you are giving to them. Okay? Okay, so according to Pasternak and Bailey, 2004, teachers need both declarative and procedural knowledge to function effectively in their classrooms. Declarative knowledge refers to knowledge about the content area they are teaching, whereas procedural knowledge refers to the ability to do things in the classroom. Of course, there should be always an interaction between the teacher and the students inside the classroom. Not only the teacher does the speaking all the time. Let your student speak. Let your student discover or let your student explore what they need to learn. Do not spoon feed everything. Am I right? Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. So because nowadays, now we are in a modern era. So unlike before, teachers do all the things, do the talking all the time. 70% for the teacher and 30% only for the student. But now in our generation nowadays, it should be 70% for the students and 30% only for the teacher. Because today we are now student-centered, not teacher-centered. Okay? Okay. Now let's have let's discuss number 8, which is the passion for children and teaching. Can you please read Miss Mr. Lee? Can you please read and discuss or explain what you have understand from that?
Great. Always teacher is passionate about teaching and working with children. They are excited about listening and understanding much they can.
Finished?
Yes.
Really? Okay. A great teacher. Qualities of a good teacher. One of the qualities of a good teacher is to have a passion for children and teaching. So a great teacher is passionate about teaching and working with children. They are excited about influencing students' lives and understand the impact they have. Can you explain this one, Mr. Lee? Can you explain or just give an examples? What do you mean by this one? Passion for children and teaching. Hello.
Yes. We are here.
Yes, Mr. Lee. Can you please explain this number 8? Give your ideas, give your example, share your ideas to the class. Yes, Mr. James.
Today, most of us don't have the material for this lesson. Only one people have the material for this lesson. I think that the lesson we might be told before class and we prepare it at home. But now, most of us don't have material, only some basics. Okay, some basics about it program. So what about it's very difficult to listen to this because we don't have the material. Only one group. Okay. Most of us only have some basics and don't have material. Okay.
Pardon?
Can
you please?
I mean that today we don't have the material, we don't have book, we don't have document, only one. But
Program?
Yeah. Only spreadsheets.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have a book.
You wait.
Yes. If we only training first, and we don't have material because it costs. Only one.
I'm really sorry, Mr. James. I cannot really hear you clearly.
Sorry, teacher, we haven't got our material today because they have print. Although the secretary sent on email, but we haven't printed our document. So today we have got a document to learn, so they cannot hear you. We did not download the document.
You did not what?
Download. We did not download the document of material.
Why? Where are your materials? Not yet printed? Okay, let's have this one here. The in your projector that we have, yeah, we're using this one. Maybe we can use this one only.
We haven't printed. We have emails. We have it on
Emails only.
Yeah, but we haven't printed.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay because we have this here in your study room, right? Can you see that one?
Yes, we have already had it, but
Okay, okay.
maybe
Okay, so maybe
next lesson we will print it.
okay. It's okay. We'll just use this one first, okay?
Yes. So can you
I
show
will
it?
give you.
Can you show
Don't
it?
worry because
Can you show it?
do. Yes, okay.
Yes.
Can you see that one?
Good?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's have number 8, which is passion for children and teaching. So a great teacher is passionate about teaching and working with children. They are excited about influencing students' lives and understand the impact they have. Of course, as a teacher, we are the second parents of our students, right?
Yes.
They treated us, students treated us their second parent. That's why we need to give input to our students, which is which is influencing students' lives. So we must be very careful in giving input to our students because they will remember everything what we said and what we give to them. So one of the qualities of a good English teacher is to have passion for children and teaching. Okay, do you have any explanation with this one? Any explanation? Teachers? No other explanation? We will proceed to number 9.
No, can you change the page?
Okay. Okay, let's go to number 9. Okay? Okay, please. Did you see number 9?
The patch of the material, can you move on the patch of the material?
The next page?
Yeah.
The next page is different.
8, 9.
We still have number 9. Yeah, this is number 9.
Number 8.
This one.
Number 4, 5, 6. We see the number 4, 5, and number 6.
Refresh, refresh.
Number 8.
Tá nhớ về từ điển nè, từ điển từ điển có đến nhọn nữa mà.
How about this one? The same lesson?
Wait a minute. You see nothing.
How about this one? Four, five, six. We need 8. Okay, number 8.
Look out first.
Leave. Leave class and then join again.
Look out rồi.
Okay. Okay?
Left lại.
Okay.
Left lại cho nàng nữa. Tắt đi à?
How about this one?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's continue. My gosh. We missed how many minutes? Okay, let's continue. So we're now in number 9, right? Okay. Please read Miss Linda and then give a little explanation about that one or examples.
Which number 9?
Pardon?
Number 8 or number 9?
No, number 9. Number 9.
Number 9, either.
Yes. For teachers to be considered and effective, we need to their own abilities to make a difference in their students' lives. Their expectations of the students are recognized. Moreover, they show willingness to try and motivate their students through example. Yeah, I am thinking that a student do something what we don't know about them because they are intelligent and very creative. Yes. So we can believe them and let them express their ideas. Yes. Before doing something, I often ask the students giving the ideas, and some ideas I can release and use their ideas to make something better. So they, when they show their willingness, it can inspire and motivate them through studying or theater in social life. Yeah. That can make them better and more confident in their life. Yes. And they can hesitate to express themselves. So I only resist and always be the student and let's listen to their ideas. That's all.
Okay, thank.
What else?
Are you done?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Linda. Okay, thank you for your idea. Okay, of course, as a teacher, we should believe in ourselves that we can do it, that we can give input to our students, which is very useful in their life.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Because that's why we are here teaching them so that they inspire us the way we give advice about reality, about life. So we should believe in ourselves that we can make a difference in our students' lives. That's a very important thing. We should be confident enough
Yes. Okay.
in front, of course, of our students. Because students look at as their model, right? Okay, their expectations of their students are always high. Of course, teachers always have a high expectation about their students. And moreover, they show willingness to inspire and motivate their students through example. Yeah, we always give inspiration and motivation to our students. Before we start our class, we tell some inspiration, we tell some motivation before we proceed to our discussion. Am I right? Did you do that also? Did you do that also? Giving inspiration, giving advice, giving motivation to your students before you discuss everything about them.
Of course.
Do you do that?
Yes.
Yes? My only Mr. told me agree. Yes? Yes.
Of course. Students
Of
need,
course.
students need motivation before doing something.
Of course. Sometimes we have 1 hour class for that section, and then 30 minutes is for giving inspiration, giving advices, giving motivation, and the 30% is discussion about the lesson, right? Then sometimes scold our students which are very naughty, which are not good, and then later on, after 30 minutes, okay, now our lesson for today is blah blah blah. Just like that. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go to number. Okay, do you have any question?
Number 10.
No, it's only
No question.
not number 10.
Number 10.
Questions? Do you have questions?
No question?
Only
No
number 9.
question?
Only number 9.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now we're number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10, right?
Number 2.
Teaching.
Huh?
Number 2, teaching. Number 10, number 2, not number 9.
We're done with number 9.
8 and 9.
This is 9, right?
Yes.
Okay, next. How about this one? Do we have the same page? Number 10.
Number 2.
Number 2 in your is number 2? What number are you? What number are you there?
Number 2. Teacher, it's number 2.
Number 2. Why number 2? We should be number 10.
I don't know why. Something wrong.
Okay, refresh if F5.
F5 already.
How about that one? Number 10?
We see nothing.
How about now? Is it number 10 already?
No, we see nothing.
Again.
We cannot see anything.
Okay. Again, leave and then join.
Okay, teacher, move on.
How about that one?
Okay, good, teacher.
Number 10 already.
Yes.
Okay. My gosh. Okay, let's continue. Number 10, which is good communication skills. Okay, can you please read Miss Mary and then explain?
I think the teacher to be able to good communication to be a teacher always speak English and ask students to get English friend and at home and at school. And I think maybe you students should speak all time. And I think them believe and confident when they speak.
Okay, finished?
Finish.
Okay, thank you, Miss Mary, of course. Okay, another qualities of a good English teacher is to have a good communication skills. Yes, this is very important. Good teachers must be good communicators as they are required to articulate ideas, solve issues, and express their beliefs and values on teaching. Because teachers take on numerous roles in their classrooms and in their workplace. So they must be skilled at conflict resolution as well. Okay, as an English teacher, first to be considered is we should know how to communicate with our students and to our colleagues and to the people around our workplace, right? Yes, that's true because through communication we can solve anything. If there's a conflict between the teachers, the students, the colleagues, with the parents, then communication is a good thing to resolve everything. Okay? And another thing is good communication skills is to have you should not be biased. Okay? You should not be biased. If there's a conflict between students and the other students, then we should listen to the both sides of the students before we judge the students, before we give punishment, before we teach the students. We should not be biased. Okay? Okay. Are you agree with me?
Yes, I will.
Yes? Yes, are you sure?
We are way agreeing with you.
Okay. Do you have any additional idea? Additional idea do you have? No? Miss Mary said no. Okay. Understand? Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Now let's have the commitment of lifelong learning. Okay, Miss. So, okay, Miss Anne. Can you please read and explain what you have understand in the meaning of this one, and then you can give also explanation or examples.
Okay. Lifelong learning is a noun recognized by educators, governing bodies, authorities, organization, education course, employees, and several companies, and one of the most important effective teachers are concerned with themselves and professionals. Development and regularly reflect on what they do in their lives. They also engage in the station service, together a career, planning with for many teachers means summing a leadership position.
What's your idea about this one?
Let me see.
You can help Miss Anne.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. If you have an idea, then you can share to the class. study forever, learn forever.
Yes, not in our earth.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Miss Mary, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Miss Anne, do you have any idea?
If we want to improve our knowledge, we have to study forever. We can open our mind and let us know more about now and future. Yes, and understand more and studying is not enough.
And I think
Whenever
at school and I don't know, studying myself, we should study myself forever and study.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
for example, skill
Yeah.
teacher in Nam district. Learn and
Yeah.
study
Pardon?
everything.
the same to us.
Yeah, the same.
It's the same to us.
And to us, we are studying.
We are, I think we are not very young, but today we continue studying in this class. It is an example. And,
Okay.
I think because of the development of science and technology, the society has changed for a higher level. So students need a better level, a better knowledge, not only in the books, but also in the social life. So we need to improve our knowledge every day by many ways. For example, learning on the internet, reading books, or finding some sources from another country to improve our ability of teaching. It is a clear example of long life learning, and we have to promise with the leadership that we will try our best to gain a better level. Yes, I think if we have a great idea, is that study more and study forever.
Yes, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Even if, yeah, thank you for your ideas, everyone. Okay, even if we finished our degree, we finished our study, still, we need to learn every day, every time, every minute, every seconds. Because learning is a lifetime process. Because every day we learn, right?
Yes.
Especially nowadays, we have lots of new technology, high technology, and of course, when we are in our days before, we don't have that one. But since the generation today, there are lots of technologies, new technology, especially for learning process. So we need to learn again, learn new things. We need to discover, to explore new things for our student, because when we are learning, we can also give input to our students what we learned from what we have discovered, right?
Yes.
Okay, so learning is, as what you said, yeah, it is forever. It is a forever process of learning, because every day we learn. Maybe until we die, still we're learning,
Yeah.
right? We're learning new things. Especially nowadays, technology is rapidly increasing and there's lots of new technologies. And we need to learn one of this to help our, especially to help our teaching, to help our students, to help improve our skills in teaching. Are you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. So, any question? No question?
No question.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you tired?
Can you sing a song?
Exalted. We are exalted.
Pardon?
We are exalted.
Yeah, exalted. Can you sing a song?
Sing a song?
Yes. Yes.
What song?
Way back home.
Huh?
Way back home. Can you sing the song Way Back Home?
Way back home?
Yes.
What's the lyrics?
Because
Na 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 na, like that? I've been living with a shadow overhead. I've been sleeping with the clouds above my bed. I've been searching. I forgot the lyrics. Okay, so I will give you 10 minutes break. Okay? 10 minutes break, and then we will continue our discussion after 10 minutes. Okay?
Great.
You need to prepare a song. I'm kidding, mommy.
You're a good teacher. Excellent teacher. So more sheet.
F5 cái đó. Tại giờ về báo tài liệu ý nguyên quyền đến cái khác nữa nhá.
Việt Nam Đúng đấy, đây là sao tiền ta tổ chức này.
Đấy nhưng mà đâu hai vừa.
Còn hai cái này là thỉnh thoảng nó mua chứ.
Đấy nhưng mà thằng chị là biết ta hỏi gì.
Đây là vui đấy. Đó, tại sao mình là cái quý không mở ra là tổ chức tôi mua đi, tôi luôn đi. Ta có không phải tôi ăn đúng đấy, nói hay không?
Ăn gì? Nhưng mà ăn gì? Ăn gì kìa?
Cái kia đầy đầy cái cỏ mà được ý mình đây này nó đây này thì nó không còn gì vậy chứ mà nó
bao đi, đừng thấy nó bao đi bóng bóng rồi, nó phải quay được điểm đi, nhá.
Bao phải bụng quá. Không, của bạn thắng thắng.
Của em.
Rồi.
Không anh
bao là bụng của mình.
Anh vào của anh được. Rồi ví dụ đây.
Biết tôi cái này mở cái bụng của mình vẫn phải bao tế 6 tặng phần.
Anh vào tế 6.
Mình nhắc đến phần này bên
anh vào tế 6. Anh vào tế 6 rồi anh vào trực tiếp.
Trực tiếp là được. Nhưng mà mở đến điều kiện
không, cái đấy thì họ mở cho rồi. Nếu phải lo, cái đấy chỉ còn 6 buổi học này. 6 buổi học anh mở cái bông vàng này lên này. Bây giờ chưa. 6 buổi học anh mở cái bông vàng này lên.
Okay, so let's continue. So now let's have the duties and responsibilities of a good teacher. Okay. Do you have the same page? Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Okay, do we have the same page now? We're now on duties and responsibilities of a good teacher. Okay, do we have the same page?
Yes.
Okay. So here are some of the duties and responsibilities of a good teacher. So first is knowledge of the subject. Okay, to have expert knowledge of the subject area. And then the second is to pursue relevant opportunities to grow professionally and keep up to date about the current knowledge and research in the subject area. Okay, so these are some of our duties and responsibilities as a teacher. Okay, First is knowledge of the subject. To have expert knowledge of the subject area. Of course, as a teacher, we need to be mastered of what we are teaching to our student. Okay? We should be accurate in what we are input that we give to our students. It should be exact, it should be accurate, it should be correct. And we should also have a master about the subject or the subject matter that we have. Because you will not go in the front, teach the students, and then you don't know what you are teaching. So as a teacher, we need to be very careful, and we need to study to the lessons that we are giving to our students, right?
Yes.
Okay, next is to pursue relevant opportunities to grow professionally and keep up to date about the current knowledge and research in the subject area. Of course, as a teacher, if there are seminars in your school, we need to attend with that one so that our knowledge will not be stagnant. Does your school give you seminar about teaching, about improving your skills? Does your school give seminar?
No.
No? Just like giving there's a presentation from the other, maybe from the other school, and then the teachers are required to attend so that your skills in teaching should be improved. Just like that.
Sometimes.
Do you have that one?
Sometimes we take part in the workshop. Of the department that help we improve our technique of teaching or something new in the curriculum.
Okay. Okay, of course, as a teacher, our curriculum should be updated, right? Because we are now in a new curriculum and there are lots of changes in the curriculum in education, right? Okay, so this time, I will group you to discuss number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. You are 7, right? Okay. Okay, for the teaching, Mr. Tommy, Mr. Lee, and Miss Mary. Yours is number 2. Yeah, number 2, okay? Miss Anne and Miss Linda would be number 3. And then Mr. James and Miss Daisy would be number 4. Okay? Okay. Group 1. Mr. Tommy, Mr. Lee, and Miss Mary. Yours is teaching. Then number 3, Miss Anne and Miss Linda. And then number 4, Mr. James and Miss Casey. Okay? I will give you 5 minutes to discuss with your partner and with your group. Okay? Is 5 minutes enough? Yes. Okay. Then later on, explain it to the class.
We are teaching
plan, lesson plan, teaching material, and that we feel worthy. Carry out, we have to and to demonstrate this competence, classroom instruction. Instruction. The first is instruction. Number two, if you carry out, the activities you plan in your lesson plan at the right class, at the right time of the day. And the third, explain clearly, and you give good instruction to those students so they can understand what to do correctly. The fourth, to plan and implement effective classroom management. The fourth is classroom management. How can you work your students in work to set them working individually or in pair or in group? The way you put your students to set be a part of the activity. And design, design, so you have to stretching a long term plan.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh, it's too long.
No. Okay.
When students say something, we motivate, don't they? đâu không? Đâu có đâu không? Xin lên á.
It is transited
Có một con mắt
to promote literacy in 26 population.
vâng.
It is like
Ini kayak ini.
There's got to be something from us. Not somebody just to get me through the night. I can't just I'm hoping to yours, just to it's fine, I'll wait back again. I can make it through it.
Are you ready? Hello? Ready? Sure? Okay, relax for 1 minute. Refresh. Now, because you will discuss it in front, okay? Group 1, are you ready, Group 1? Harry, Mr. Lee, and Mr. Tommy, are you ready? Yes. Yes. You're going to be ready. Okay, so let's start. Okay. Group 2 and Group 3, would you please listen to Group 1?
Now, the budget to balance and remember Korean cities. The assignment method acting before teaching you have to Korean fans and speculate.
Pardon?
And before teaching you have to prepare lesson speculate.
Okay.
The second to conduct assignment at the schedule time, I think teacher good teaching we should carry out activity balance. The second, to demonstrate competition in class instruction, I think explain clearly sentence and ask them what to do and then correct them.
Okay.
The fourth, to balance implement active class management practice. I think we instruct them to work in group or in band or individually. And the next, Mr. Tommy.
Okay, Mr. Tommy next.
To design and implement effective strategy to develop self-responsible or independent learner. I think teachers should have a long-term plan to classify the students' ability, and then teachers should prepare the activity or the curriculum for each student that should be suitable for the student. And to promote students' intrinsic motivation by providing meaningful and progressively challenging learning experience, which includes but are not limited to self-exploration, questioning, and making choices, setting goals, planning and organizing, implementing self-evaluating, and demonstrating initiative in tasks and projects. teachers should have a good way to motivate students and then help them to learn by themselves in class or outside class, that they can take part in activity with your friends, with their friends or family, and then they can gain the knowledge through this activity. And the next to engage students creative thinking and interactive or interdisciplinary learning experience. In order to engage students in creative thinking, I think teachers should be creative enough, and then they can design activities that students can improve their ability of making new things or making or explore the new thing by themselves. And the last, is that it? Yes, go on. The next one, to build students' ability to work collaboratively with others. Teacher also design activities that help students work together. They can help each other in learning, and they can find the knowledge by themselves. I think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tommy. Okay, next. Mr. Lee.
Yes. I think teaching teachers should support students different in developed learning style, strength and need. I think you encourage students and
Yes.
I think some responsible and good month.
Đồng ý? Yes.
Còn bao nhiêu
Number 10 or number 9? Number 10. To vary instructional roles. Vary instructional roles. Great. I think it is something belong to the way we give instruction. Instructor, instructor is the question. Yeah.
Yes.
How can we check the student, for example, after we give a question, then we check them if they can know the question?
Yes.
And the purpose of instruction and student needs with the aim. We want what we want, and then we have to give a suitable instruction that students want to understand. What students want to understand? Okay.
Explain what they understand.
Yes.
Something what they understand.
Okay. It is what we use to give the instruction to students.
Yes. I teach them.
How, what and how we give instruction.
Yes.
And then next, 11.
to maintain a safe, safe environment.
Maintain a safe, orderly environment, conducive,
Conducive.
Conducive.
conducive, productive. Okay, conducive. I don't know this word. To learning, I think we create a safe environment to students, and then that they can learn with their friends in a friendly way. Okay, not so violent. Okay, but something not dangerous. So we create a safe environment for students, both inside or outside class, for learning, and they can feel comfortable. They can share everything. Okay, they can ask their friends, or even they can ask and communicate with teachers and others. Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Yes, of course, I can hear you. I am listening.
Thank you.
I am also writing what you are talking here. Okay, thank you, Group 1. Okay, Group 2, Group 3. Do you have any questions to Group 1?
Do you have any questions for us?
No questions. No questions, okay.
We have to.
Group 1 also will not ask you question later.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Group 1, for that wonderful presentation. Okay, here are some of the things that you have said a while ago. Okay, so duties and responsibilities of a good teacher. One of it is teaching. Okay, of course, it is, as a teacher, you should prepare the activity and explain to the class very carefully. Yeah, that's true. Because
We promise.
of course, if we give instruction to our student, it should be accurate, it should be correct, so that later on you will not scold your student. Why you're doing it like this? Why you don't understand? Of course, ma'am, you did not give the correct instruction or correct direction, right? So, of course, if we give activity, we should be very careful in giving instruction also. And of course, as a teacher, we should be prepared all that time. Yeah, because what if your head of the school will observe your class, then you will be prepared already. Okay, and then next is the lesson plan. Of course, as a teacher, we should also prepare our lesson plan because lesson plan serves as our guide in teaching.
Yes.
Yeah, because we will know what we are doing next, what are we doing, what are the goals, what are the things should be achieved in that lesson. And then, as a teacher, we should be a good role model and motivate students. So that's also the duty and responsibility of a teacher to be a good role model. And the next is to let the students think creatively. Do not spoon feed everything. Let them think, let them analyze the question, let them explain, let them discover, so that they will learn by their own. Do not spoon feed everything. And then next is let the students or encourage students to improve their skills. That's also the duty of a teacher and responsibility. Let the student improve their skill through activity, through drills, or any activities in school. And then let the student cooperate with other students. Let them socialize with other students for them to share ideas. It's just like a give and take relationship. The next is, of course, we should be friendly to our students. We should not be let our students scared, especially every time he or she goes to school. Because how can she or he learn if she is afraid about the teacher, she is afraid with her classmate or with his classmate. So our school should be a conducive learning for the students to really learn. Right?
Yes, yes.
That's right.
Okay. So that is one of the duty and responsibility of a teacher, which is teaching. Okay, do you have a question? Before we proceed to the next group. No?
No.
Understand?
Yes.
Did you get my point?
Yes.
Did you agree with me?
Yes. Yes.
Of course. Okay, thank you for that one. Okay, thank you, group one. That's a wonderful presentation you have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now let's move to, since you don't have any questions to group one, okay, let's move to group two, which is assessment. Okay, Mr. Tommy and Mr.
Yes.
Miss Anne and Miss Linda, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I think you we should encourage the students to practice speaking. So that is the practice speaking in our class and at home. The students, the teachers gives the situation give the situation to students speaking in our lessons. Study, sorry. The teacher gives situation when when we teach about subjects, we encourage the student take part in writing speaking. And the second, I think we should give teaching visual to teach in the lesson to create the student to feel to be interested in the lesson. We should use different spoon to teach because it have student it has student to get situations in our lessons. And the class, the teacher should give the exercise for students at school and at home. Because if I want to students to study, we should give the exercise. And we want to test the knowledge. what they understand or not understand. So listen. If we don't give exercise, we can't know the student what student if we don't give exercise, we don't know the student what can do. The student,
Yes,
okay.
I think assessment is an important step in teaching because after giving student assessment, we have to give them assessment. Yes. Observe in order to encourage student, teacher have to add students performances in an object where something matters. That can help teachers know exactly about students' ability and their character. Yes. And the other thing I think that after studying course, teachers should report and report timely to deduct the quizzes, assessment, miss, and final semester exam. It's a course because it helps teacher understand student clearly. So we have the good way to let them study better next time. Yes. And on the other hand, when we for student assessment in mid or final semester exam, that can help students know about their results after a hard-working course. Yes. So from this, they can have some experience to study better. Yes. And the last, I would like to say that students can be more active after receiving teacher's assessment. When they are good or not, they can know more about them, and they will feel more interesting in lessons. That's I think so. We should give a student assessment, and we have to check and evaluate them that can help them know what they can do and what they cannot do. Yeah. That's all I think about assessment in teaching. So.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Linda and Miss Anne. Okay, thank you for the beautiful presentation. Okay, so group 2 and group 1, group 3 and group 1, do you have questions to them?
I think revision is necessary. So to assign reasonable assignment and homework to students as per school rules, make them to revise the lesson learned.
Pardon?
And I think revision is necessary. So
Assessment is necessary.
yes. So to assign homework, assignment at home, and homework, those students and those in our make them to revise the lesson learned.
Okay, so students must be given homework.
Yes.
Okay, for them to really learn, right? Because homework is a way of practice.
Yes.
Okay. Is that your question?
No.
Okay. So additional okay.
Yeah, we can make it.
Okay, additional idea. So that's your additional idea. Okay, thank you, Miss Mary, for your additional idea. Okay, so one of the duties and responsibility of the teacher is doing an assessment. Okay, as what group 2 said, let the student participate in the class and encourage students to participate inside the classroom. Okay, and then, of course, as a teacher, we need to give test to students which is appropriate to them. Do not give them test which is not discussed by your, which is not discussed in your lesson. Do not give them test that the student will remember anything what they did, but they cannot remember because it's not really in the lesson. They should be related to the lesson. Right? Okay, next is, of course, as what Miss Mary a while ago said, homework is really necessary. Yeah, because that is a way of practice. And also, if we give also homework, do not give them homework which is unreasonable. For example, okay, I want you to make a research paper, and then you didn't discuss it. What is research paper? And then your student is 7 years old, 8 years old. How can they make research paper? Right?
Yes.
Okay, give them homework which is also related to their topic. And let them practice on their own. And the next is, through assessment, we will know the student's level or where is the student's weakness and strength of the student. That is the use of assessment, right? For us to know if the students really understand your lesson, or do you really need to have a remedial or to discuss again what's your lesson for the student to really understand very well. Okay, next is, so assessment help both student and teacher to improve. It's because the teacher can find any other teaching strategies for her student to really understand the lesson very well and easily. And also, assessment helps students to improve their skills. Because through assessment, you will know the student's learning. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And then, okay, so that is the use of assessment in the classroom. For us to know and for the student to also improve her or his skills.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
Yes. A big yes.
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions? Before we end our class, because we still have 3 minutes only, Mr. James and Miss Daisy, we will continue next Monday. Okay? We're running out of time. So you have lots of time to prepare. Okay. Did you learn from this class today?
In this class,
Did you learn?
we have learned a lot of ideas. So knowledge is a subject.
Did you learn about?
Teaching, assignment, and professionalism. That we have learned a lot.
professionally and professional next action on Monday.
Next lesson.
Yes.
Next Monday.
To be
Pardon?
we want you to give us the plan the next lesson on Monday. On Monday.
Group 3.
Yes, on Monday you will discuss professionalism.
We have idea on next Monday.
This Monday.
Yes.
Next lecture.
Yes.
Next action.
Yeah, professionalism
What we have
and good behavior. And we will also discuss the traditional teacher versus modern teacher.
Traditional teacher
Okay.
versus model teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
This Monday.
Yes. Yes. Monday. How many plays do you want? From traditional teacher versus model teacher.
Pardon?
Yes, but begin as how to strong and model teacher team. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will discuss that one on Monday.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you also.
Yes, thank you.
I hope you have a good weekend.
Yeah, I think she is very tired and
From Friday to Monday, you will be served.
Pardon?
You will be served from Friday to Monday.
No.
Friday to Monday?
I will miss you.
We will miss you.
We will. Don't worry, we will see each other on Monday.
Have a good holiday, teacher.
Okay, have a good weekend, everyone. Come get.
See you again.
Come get.
tạm biệt.
See ya.
Tạm biệt.
Come get.
Hello.